FrancisFxJnr, and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Please, this is a disclaimer. I am not a professional forex trader. I'm just giving my tips on how to trade certain currency pair or stock or an index. Okay. Um, so I am not giving trading signals or stuff like that. So I am not responsible for your losses you take in the forex market. The forex market is a very risky market, so your due diligence is required. And please pay attention to the warnings you get and practice your demo. Practice on your demo on any strategy you see on YouTube and backtest it on a demo account first before going live. Okay, so that is that, and let's go to the main event. So we'll be treating on structures. Okay, so for structures are those parts of the market that shows you a level that's been reached and has actually brought out a figurative sign to it that can be pinpointed at this particular region or more. So what I'm trying to say is that you need to find a market where you have points that have met before, and its price can reach that point again and then make an incredible move. Okay, so what I was saying is looking for a market that is actually tradable. Okay, so when looking for a market that is tradable, we have two tradable markets in forex. So we have a upward tradable market and a downward tradable market. So this is the structures. Okay, something like this. Okay, just a staircase or ladder. Okay, so this is a downward tradable market and this is an upward tradable market. Okay, note the markets won't always be this clear. Okay, so it will be a bit hard to picture them, but you get used to it once you practice on your demo account. Okay, you practice on your demo account, so let's get to it. So I'll be using levels to show you a little bit of structures that I've been holding. Okay, so at a point, this point right here, at this point right here, you can see a level that's been respected so much. Okay, so when price came into this market, it went to this point. So we pinpointed this as a region of resistance. Okay, as a clear region of resistance. So we built, we were working on building a structure then. So we're looking for that structure to hold. So we saw how price went down and came back to this structure which is holding. Okay, there's a resistance structure, and you can see how price pulled away very drastic, okay, to the down, to the downtrend, and still this is still in the range. Okay, it's still in a range. So we're looking for market structure. These are market structure and this is still in a range, though you can trade this movement. It's really nice. Okay, so what we're looking for is tradable parts, right? So you can see the structure right here. Let me use this again to draw out this structure right here. That's the market being this. Okay, this structure of a trade a ranging market. Yeah, structure of a ranging market. So as we saw here, we after this whole structure, we were looking for something to happen. So we waited for a break. Okay, and it started from this point right here. Okay, this point right here. Started from that point. Started from that point. So you can see how price came or respected these areas so much. Respected these areas so much that when price came down, when price came, it went back to that region, went back, and then went again to that region. Okay, so we waited for a break, and a break did happen to the upside. Then we're trying to find a way out of this ranging market. So we saw a retest on that particular move, and after that we saw a move to the upside, which signified a break in structure. Okay, so now after this we saw a retest on the structure. This resistance structure now turned to support, and it was nice buy opportunity, but it did break and it's held at this region. You see that structure, that's the importance of structure. You know when price are, you know the pinpoint areas that price are going to clear. Okay, those are structure. When you have the structure already planned out, you know where to take your trade. And if you knew that this level will hold, you would have gotten it a little bit quicker than most of the traders would have gotten, because at this area you will be looking at price actions to play with. And you can see how market did range at this point before having an engulfing candle. Okay, having an engulfing candle, which is the candle right here, this green candle, and you can see a momentum candle, which is this one here, and you can see how fine it was. Boom, that structure right there. Okay, that structure, it's just as simple as that. Okay, that's for a bullish structure. And for a bearish structure, we'll be building this. Sorry for that, we'll be building this. Okay, so using that, we saw how price came over and lived its life to the fullest up there before decided to come down to earth to bless us with some pips. You can see, and you can see how price broke down to this point. So we were looking for a region from the past, or a particular point where price has reached before that price might go. So we looked at this level right here, so we saw this level that price held. Okay, price did made a good amount of history here, and it was quite okay for us to pinpoint that as a structure level for us. Then we looked at how price came down, okay, and to this level, that structure, it became resistant. Then boom, it just pips after pips. Okay, that's how to find your region, and that's how to find your structures. Okay, a higher high and higher low structures, like things like this, you find a tradable market that you can see something like this and relate to them. But first you need to separate yourself from trading in a range. Okay, trading in the range is very very bad, because you cannot get good things out of there. Okay, so except price actually breaks this region is when we'll be looking for making good trade. If price does not break this region, we leave it out and wait. Okay, we wait out, still stuck in other pairs. Okay, so these are the regions, and these are market structures that you should consider while trading forex. I know this is kind of bullshit, but a little bit, I hope it did add a little sense. Thank you very much, and please subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe, and please add your comments on what you think about this video, and please do share my link. Thank you.